Welcome back to New Day Northwest. Whether your child is heading back to school, the same one or a new one, making new friendships can be tough. Making a friendship plan might seem counterintuitive, but teen coach Sheri Gazitt says it can really help your child make friends. Thank you so much and welcome to the show.
I'm glad to be here.
So let's just first jump right in. What is a friendship plan?
A friendship plan is just an idea of what you're going to do when you get to school or a new soccer team or wherever you have the potential to make friends. Of what are you going to do?
Okay, so there are like 4 steps or 3 steps you have. So what's the first step?
The first step is to really consider what it means to be friendly. And this is often the most difficult step for people who are shy, especially, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what do I do?
Open yourself up.
Right. So understanding what it means to be friendly is good, and especially for our shy kids, that they understand it doesn't mean all of a sudden you're an extrovert, you have to talk to everybody around you. It's even the body language, right?
Okay.
Are you all tense? Are you looking at the ground, or are you open to receiving connection from others?
And that's something that we all have done. I mean, I've been in a place before where I had my arms crossed, and my sister, who was my photojournalist at the time, was like, no one's going to talk to you with your arms crossed. I was like, okay, fine. All right, so next you say help your child think about questions to ask others. So like kind of already have these questions lit?
Right, yeah. Because if you're nervous when you're making new friends, new acquaintances, it's good to have that list, right? Of what can I talk about? What's interesting about myself? What have I done recently? For kids heading into school, there's lots of stuff to talk about. What'd you do for the summer?
Right.
What movies have you seen? What classes do you have? What teachers do you have? There's a lot of questions, so you can practice that with your kids.
And then you say to come up with something you can do to connect. What do you mean by that?
For kids who are concerned about making new friends, they don't want to be the one to talk to others, bring candy to school if it's allowed. You know, if you have Starburst or gum or something. Or it can be setting up a study group or loaning a pencil to someone. There's lots of ways to connect without even worrying about talking in conversation.
I love that. All right. That's a really good one to think about. Okay, if we know our child is having trouble with friends, what can we say to encourage them to open up? I mean, I know it's so hard for the parent to see our child going through something, so like, what can we say?
I think one of the things is, like with the friendship plan, it's not all about being somebody different. It's about being open to others around you. And so for kids who don't really want to reach out to the people around them, just talk to them about what's the end goal. You know, you have to be a little bit vulnerable in order to create a new friendship.
Got it. Well, not all friends end up being close friends or even very good friends. So what do we say to kids when that happens, when we got a mean kid?
Oh, so you mean like if they try to make friends, but it's just not getting anywhere more?
Yeah,
like
or maybe
deeper?
they have made a friend, but this is just not the right friend.
Right. It's all about understanding the friendships and what you want out of them, right? So you might have a friend that's a friend for now and not a friend forever. So sometimes our kids don't want to be friendless. So sometimes they'll put up with a mean friend or toxic friend while they're waiting for the next friend to come around.
Okay, and just support them no matter what.
Exactly, yeah. Support the emotions, what they're going through. We as parents like to try to fix things. We don't have to always fix it.
We don't have to always fix it. We can just be there to support. Oh my gosh, I have a million more questions for you. I hope we can actually come back and talk more about this as school starts to go on. Because this is not something that ends. It's a constant battle with kids and friends and even adults, right?
Yes.